Ready.
All right, folks. So today we're going to go over YouTube. Sorry, the search ads on Google. So the Google search ads. So yesterday we did the entire search ad, and I wanted to go over this because search ads are not easy to work on. So we want to, because I think, you can actually create display ads super easy, no problem, because, all you have to do is just good images and just go through a couple of screens. Whereas search ads, it's a bit complicated, not super complicated, but at the same time, there's a lot of information that you need to put in order for you to um, create a search ad. Right? And like I said, right, so this is also expensive. So your dollars, you'll be spending more dollars on this. So you want to be very careful when you're putting a search ad, the Google search ad. And we will also talk about YouTube ads in the next class. For today, I want to go over the search ad again and actually publish this search ad. Okay. Um, so can we start over, or can we scroll up, Priya? Okay. All right. Okay. So basically, the first step is you click on new campaign, and you have to select the goal that would make this campaign, successful for you. Most of the search ads, because you obviously are putting a lot of money, and also um, uh, in terms of ROI and all of that. So you always want to make sure. So you don't want to release a search ad for brand awareness. Okay. Although people do it, people want to spend more dollars, sure, no problem. For us, we basically take an agile approach when it comes to search ads. So we want to spend the minimum. We want to have a very, very focused goal for the search ad. You can either do sales or for the search ad, or you can do leads. That's a good option too, or website traffic. I would use all these three options for the search ad, any of these three options. Okay. All right. So I've got the goal. So my goal is to get more sales. Okay. And I'm going to select my campaign, search campaign. Okay. So there's multiple options right here. You have display, you have shopping, products. If you have products, you can do that. And if you have, video, YouTube channel, you can also promote your YouTube channel as well. Today, today we're going to focus just on the search ad. Okay. The website visits. So today, let's focus on maybe a restaurant, right? So I want to create a search ad for a restaurant business. Right? Priya, do you know any restaurant website or anything where you can put it in here? We're not going to release an ad, just for an example.
No, Paul.
Okay,
I would like to
let's
get some
yeah.
recommendations.
So let's just do Domino's, right?
Okay.
Just Domino's website. Is it Domino's.com?
Do you want me to check?
Yeah. Again, this is just a dummy ad. We're not going to release it, but how would you do an ad for, because it really depends, right? So basically, we want different kinds of goals depending on the type of your business. For a business, for digital marketing, if I'm putting Digital Marketing Institute here, I do not want phone calls, right? Um, I want website visits done. So for Domino's, what would be the best way to reach the goal? Phone calls or website visits?
Phone calls?
Why phone calls?
I don't know. Maybe I guess because it's a restaurant.
Okay. Um, any other opinions here?
But maybe due to the size of the business,
Mm,
website would be the best.
Exactly. I'm glad you're thinking along that route, right? Because the thing is, I know, I know that more than 60% of their sales, Domino sales, they come online because they have the best website. Right? Domino's has been thriving in COVID situation because they have the best website, they have the easiest way to check out and everything, and they have a tracker, they have a lot of things on their website. But if you look at the local mom and pop shop, like the local Domino store, if you have like a local pizza store, um, like a local pizza, right? Most of them, they don't, some of them maybe they have a website, some of them then they don't really have a good website. They don't have an online ordering system. But if I am releasing an ad for Domino's, for sure, I would want my campaign goal would be basically we want website visits and less phone calls and website visits, because sometimes Domino's do get a lot of phone calls and they get super busy. But ideally, most businesses these days, they just want online orders. That way, they can just print it and get your order ready. Right? So for this, again, you need to know who you're releasing this ad for. Right? If it is a local restaurant, let's just say a local Tex-Mex, right? Um, then I don't want to drive phone calls. Okay. All right. So for this purpose, because the customer Domino's is actually, they have a very good website, we'll just go with the website visits. Okay. All right. Let's continue here. Okay. So you want to create the campaign name. Okay. Just click on next again. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Click on next again. Yep. Yep. Done. All right. Okay. Now, okay, so your type is search, okay, and your goal is sales. And okay, so you want to name the campaign name, right? So what do you want to name this campaign? Okay, right? Sure. Okay, so do you want to include the networks? So networks in the sense, do you want to display just within the Google search, or do you want to include in the third party, websites, expand your like relevant other websites? Okay. For this purpose, yeah, just because we want to track where our ads is showing, we want to track where our, where our ads are showing, how much we're spending, we want to definitely control this. Okay, so yeah, uncheck that. Good. So yeah, you can uncheck the Google partners as well.
The search network, you mean?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So where do you want to display? So because Priya, you're in the US, we'll just focus on the US. Because we because you don't want to include too many countries here, right? Your search ad should be very, very focused. And if you see the location options, you'll have multiple location options as well. Okay. So there is present, because based on the interest, targeted location, and you have this exclusion criteria as well. Okay, so if you scroll down, okay. Okay, the languages, obviously we're releasing in the US, mostly English, and we'll use that. Enter the average you want to spend each day. So in this case, let's just start with $25, the minimum. Okay. And the bidding process, we obviously went through these options in the previous sessions. So go through the bidding. Yeah. So what do you want to focus on? You want clicks? You want to go ahead.
Paul, we are not going to do audiences.
Can you select that option? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you can actually search for these options right here. But the thing is, what kind of, okay, maybe we can brainstorm here. What kind of audience would you target for Domino's?
Pizza lovers.
College students.
Okay. Yeah.
It
So
says delivery.
that's sure. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one.
Offices,
Sorry, which one?
offices,
The
You really
office?
can target anyone.
business people,
No, I
people who
mean, see,
works in an office.
yeah. So you really need to think about, your customer too. Domino's, will they get orders from offices, or will they get, will they get orders from individuals, right? So fast food cravers, I think that's a very good, yeah. And foodies, sure. Food and dining. Um, yeah, scroll down. Frequently dine outs, sure. Yeah, we could do that. 30-minute chef, I'm not sure. Okay, so we don't want to do that. So, um, okay, scroll to the top, please. Yeah, so within the audience. Um, okay, can you search the word Domino's? Okay, I think for now that's good. Yeah, so you got the audience here. Scroll down, because remember we're also targeting the keywords too, right? So that's the beauty about the search ad. So basically we will be bidding for the keywords. Right? All right, scroll down here. Okay, so, and I've got okay, so can you look at the bidding options here, please? The bidding options. Yeah. Okay, so right here, so your budget is $25, right, per day, and you want clicks, right? So you want clicks, either you want clicks or you want conversions. According to Google, the recommendation, they're saying that, hey, let's just do with clicks, okay? So let's just use the default option here, okay? And okay, so do you want to set the maximum bid? And yes, you want to set the maximum bid, cost per click. So $25. So I would start with $1.50, the minimum. Yeah. Because it's in the food industry. Maybe try 50 cents, just 50 cents. So the thing is, you always want to start with the minimum. Okay, when it comes, if it is a display ad, I would actually put 10 cents, right? And if it is a search ad, you want to make sure that you're actually spending at least a decent amount of money. That way, your actually ad shows up depending on which keywords that you're bidding, um, depending on how much other people are spending, all of that. So your budget needs to be adjusted, right? Just to release an ad, you can just go with the minimum, but then you have to start optimizing it depending on how your ad is performing. You can kind of keep optimizing your ad. Okay. All right. So scroll down. If you notice, like, one thing that we're consistently doing is in terms of pay, in terms of SEM, we always want to start small. We always want to do small experiments. We want to release, we don't want to put like $5,000 because client said, hey, I'm willing to spend $5,000. And guess what? Your $5,000 will be over. Like if you literally put $5,000 for the next 15 days, your ad will show up right on the top of the page. Google will really burn that money, right? And the $5,000 will be gone in no time. And then what are you going to do after 15 days? So the client will say, hey, I don't have money. You just spent my $5,000, so I don't really have any money for more paid advertising. So you actually have to be, obviously strategic when it comes to, how you're spending such. Okay. All right. So yesterday we also talked about the site extensions. Okay. So the restaurant business. So let's create a site extension here. Yeah. So the three types of extensions that we talked about. Yeah. Okay. Scroll down. Okay. The new site link, new site extension. Okay. So Priya, you're aware of what the site link extension is, right?
Yes, Paul.
Okay, all right. So for the Domino's, what site link extension would you put right here? So go to the Domino's website. Okay. Okay. Scroll down, please. So here you're actually looking for some fancy keywords, like catchy keywords, where it will really help for people to look at your content and say, okay, well, this is the Domino's people, right? So if you look at the ad, to try to create some text here on your search campaign. So go back to your search campaign. Okay, the site link text here. So just say the best pizza. So this is where you really have to get creative, right? So description, you can either copy from the Domino's website, or you can try to come up with something here, like what kind of description that you want to put. I just say order online. Okay, and then just say what else? Think about some content here, folks. Anybody? Okay. So let me send you a text. Okay. So you could say start here, or literally I'm copying stuff from the Domino's website. Menu, I'll go to the menu and see if I can find some catchy string. This is Domino's National Menu. That's a good one. I'm literally going through the website and basically finding some catchy, catchy phrases. So I can also, because it's a restaurant, and if this restaurant is famous, because if the restaurant is famous for something like special, I would literally put their products. So in the US, obviously, I'm sure it's the same thing in Canada as well. It's like they have sandwich, pasta, and you get dessert, you get drinks. There's a lot of things, right? So you have to be like kind of creative and put as much information as possible here. Okay. So there is something like I'm going to just send you the text. Folks, if anybody wants to add text, you can just send on the Zoom chat. So let's try to create four site extensions, Priya.
Sure.
I'll just say. Mhm. I wonder how they're promoting. Right? I'm literally finding stuff from their website, and and then basically, creating this content.
Well, I'm having a little trouble here.
Okay.
How do I get to the chat box? Okay, I see it
Yeah.
now.
On the bottom, just go to the bottom where you can see the menu for Zoom,
Yeah, I got it.
and
Yeah,
then click more, and then more, you're gonna see the chat.
Yeah.
Pizza lovers obviously come up with all the creative words. Extravaganza. Oh, I like that. Okay. You see this, obviously there is, duplicate site extension. So what is that? Like, are you using the same link?
The links are different.
Yeah, okay. What does it say, duplicate? No, it's not anymore. Okay. Yeah. Just try to, kind of use some text. Basically, I think, having a good text here is super important. And that's what, you want to, because, the user's attention, the span of attention is very low. So you want to attract the users based on, you can either put your products in there, you can talk about some of the deals, right? I like that. I like that term, customized pizza. Yeah. Come on, y'all. Content people are so quiet. Um, all right, you get the 4 extensions already?
Yeah, I
Almost?
got the 4.
Okay.
Just one link is missing.
Okay. You can just put any link. Yeah, just one link, go to the website. One extension, you can go to the menu. Another
Right.
extension, you can go to, coupons maybe. Mm. So you can actually do the coupons too. You can actually add an extension, get fruit, get coupons like discount coupons, something like that. And then, yeah. Okay.
So you're ready.
Yep. Okay. Let's click on save. Okay. So they're also asking you to, I mean, technically, it's very, very ideal to put the description line too as well. And basically, I think it's required here to go ahead and, yeah, just do fast delivery or something like that. Contactless delivery, that's another option. Okay, so can you do preview? Yes, yeah. Okay. We're going to add the headline. Okay, so this is the mobile preview, and go to the desktop. On the top, you have previews, right? So yeah, click on preview again, please. Preview. Okay, on the top, yeah. You see, yeah. Okay. See all of that, the content that you just created, right? The best be the start your order. I like the start your order because it's kind of very prompt. And Domino's national menu, easy ordering, fast delivery, uh, delivered to your door, order with coupons. I like that. Save money. Well, in fact, here we got the perfect ad right here, like Domino's pizza delivery, get rewards, earn money. Uh, so this is good. Okay, so okay, yep, hide that, hide it, and let's scroll down. Okay, so we don't want to use, I mean, you can use callout extensions. Callout extensions are basically kind of, when your ad is displayed, it just shows up as bold. Okay. Yeah, so let's do this. Okay. Callout extensions, let's do, let's come up with some, maybe let's do contactless delivery. Add a callout extensions. Yeah. Delivery in minutes. I don't know, fresh ingredients, maybe. I don't know. I'm just coming up with that. I work in the technology space. I don't know how to do it. um, yeah. Okay. Maybe come up with something here. Open 24/7, something like that. I mean, I know they're not open 24/7, but just type something here. Open late or okay, save it. So okay, let's do a preview again. Okay, and go to the next. Okay, yeah, go to the next. Okay, yeah, hide it. Okay, now okay, so scroll down. And okay, so we don't want phone numbers. We don't want to drive the phone calls. If you want, you can, depending on the type of the business there is. Okay, and click on save and continue. Okay, so because you actually put this this key the website already. Yeah, go ahead and put the name here. Okay, yep. And because this is the recommended keywords based on the type of the domain. Okay, let's just say if I want to bid for, if I want to do competitor analysis. Okay, if I want to do competitor, who is your competitor for Domino's at that level? Sure. Yeah. So yeah, Pizza Hut. I'm not sure about Pizza Place, but in the U.S. because we have Pizza Hut, right? Pizza Hut is one of the competitor. I think Papa John's is also a competitor, right, Priya?
Yes,
Little
yes,
Mm,
Caesar.
yes. Papa
mm,
John's.
right. So yeah, like let's scroll down. Let's see what keywords that Google is recommending here.
Little
Okay, so
Caesars.
sorry,
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars, yeah. Mm. Um, okay, that's a good one too. So pizza coupons, pizza specials, online pizza order, pizza deals near me, pizza deals, pizza delivery, pizza order. Scroll down, like keywords. In the keywords, how many? Within the keywords, can you scroll down? Yeah. Domino's offer, that's a good one. Pizza near me, pizza places near me. What is missing here based on what is Domino's is offering? Anybody? Can you go to Domino's?
Pasta. Pasta
Yeah,
is
exactly.
pasta.
Pasta keywords are not here, right? So because Google recommended pizza, you're not going to just use that. So Domino's also offers pasta, right? Domino's also offers sandwich. They are here in the U.S. We also get like they're decent sandwiches, and they also have desserts, right? So so you want to leverage those keywords as well, right? So yeah, you could do pasta, search pasta. And you have to update the keywords. Can you click on update keywords? Yeah, you don't want to replace this, right? Cancel it. Okay. So can you get rid of the search results right there, like the Pizza Hut and pasta? Just remove that. Can you scroll up, please? Just So I also recommend, because when you are bidding for these keywords and such, I also recommend using the Google Keyword Manager, right? So the keyword manager, so Google actually recommends like which keyword, like which tool do you use for this keyword manager? Priya, have you used any tool before?
I have used, you can use Keyword Planner, obviously, from
Yeah.
the same tool, but I have used Uber Suggest. You can
Oh,
also
okay.
use SEMrush.
Okay. Do
You
you
can,
have Uber Suggest?
um, yes,
No. Okay.
actually, I do.
Le-
I do have Uber Suggest.
No. Okay. Is this a free account that you signed up for? Or?
No, it's actually a paid one.
Oh, okay. Is that your account?
Yes, my account.
Oh, okay. Would you mind sharing that?
Sure.
Let's go to Uber Suggest and see see the bidding strategy. Right? And this is also super important, folks. Right? In fact, this is very important, right? Because when you because your keywords, because you're going to be end up paying a lot of money depending on what type of keywords um, that you're bidding for. Right? Okay, so Uber Suggest is obviously one of the popular product. We also have SEMrush, we have Google Keyword Manager. Okay, yeah, let's do some research here. Like which, yeah, keyword ideas.
There's a lot.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So look at the bidding strategy, right? So look at the bidding strategy right there. So what is the, the amount, So just for the word keyword, there are anything between $2, like, obviously in Google Keyword Planner, it gives you the lowest bid and the highest bid because Google manages everything. So here, pizza delivery near me, anything between $2, like all the $2 one, $2, $3, $1. Pizza Hut near me. Okay, we definitely don't want to target Pizza Hut near me keyword, right? Because people are actually searching for Pizza Hut, not Domino's. Okay. Um, Scroll down. Pizza that delivers near me. Pizza Hut coupons. No, we don't want to use that. No. Okay. So the essence here is basically you need to do the research. You need to kind of know which keywords that you want to use within that budget, right? Because you are willing to pay $1.50 per keyword. In fact, I thought we changed it to 50 cents, right? Right. Based on our
Yeah, $1.50. Actually, we did it. We changed it to 50 cents.
Yeah, so basically, we can't even bid for these keywords, right? Because based on our budget, the market, the people are bidding for this kind of price, so we cannot even bid for these keywords, right? So that means we have to be strategic, and we basically have to create our own, right? Can you search pasta? I wonder even if Domino's even comes into the picture, because Domino's is not big in terms of pasta, right? Um, So there you go. So there is Domino's, pasta keywords that we can target. There is the dollar, there is 92 cents. There is pasta types. That's the keyword we could leverage, which is like 9 cents. Um, well, the reason why we're going for, the keywords which has the lowest bid is because of our budget. It's like, hey, um, we said that we're only going to spend 50 cents, right? So we're only targeting certain keywords. But if you have a lot of money and if you want to target the highest bid keywords, you certainly can, right? But at the same time, know that there will be a budget spent. Okay, So there is an option for you to, export into a a CSV file, and you can add those keywords in Google as well. Okay, all right. So let's go back to our ad here, please. So, there is Uber Suggest, there is Google Keyword Manager, and our Google Keyword Planner, and there is SEMrush as well. There is another tool as such. Okay.
Ahrefs also is there.
Yep.
Paul.
Yep. Okay. All right. For us to go, let's go ahead. So please make sure you do your Google, keywords research when you are actually releasing an ad for your clients. Super important. Okay. All right. So just to say in terms, basically go ahead. Let's move forward here. So can you scroll down and click on save and continue? All right, so here now you have an option to actually create a headline. And so basically this is where you're actually finally creating that ad, because you already added the extension, okay? And now go ahead and create the headlines here. Right? Order online. Um, so just say in one of the ad that they actually have this pizza delivery and carry out. Pizza delivery and carry out. And you can also use you can use the coupons thing too. Just $7.99 online. You could just $7.99 online special offer. It's basically it all kind of depends on like the catchy term that you're going to use and all that. So online special offer, yeah, just delete that hyphen. So Google ads are sometimes very specific about the special signs and such. You need to be careful. It's just the way I'm not sure that sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. If you see the issue, do not use special characters. Okay. So yeah, online offer. Just do just do special offer instead of online offer. Yep. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, scroll down. Okay, save and continue. Okay, so can you go back to the one? Yeah, the one that needs to be fixed. Yep. Okay. Can you exit out of that? So, okay, so you got the description. Okay. So just put the Domino's website here. So this is description 1, correct? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think yeah. So basically you need a minimum description. So go ahead and put a description. See on the right-hand side, it's actually showing you what to do. Basically you're saying that, hey, you didn't have anything here, right? So they're looking for some kind of a description here. So pizza and pasta, something like that. more. So it's very, I think it's important, like, if I'm doing a search ad, I want to maximize my output, right? So it's very important to, see these, you want to use as many letters as possible. We're kind of struggling with the text here, but you really want to, when we release ads at our team, like we're like, yeah, I want to add more, but uh, there is not much information. So you have to do research. You have to do research in terms of what keywords that you want to use, but you want to maximize this keyword limit. Right? Again, you can test it out and see what works, what doesn't work, and all that. Okay, all right. Now click on next, please. Yeah,
Save
save
and
and
continue.
continue. Yeah. Okay. Scroll down. Okay, so you have an option to publish here. So scroll down, like click on, okay, so click on this option. It kind of summarizes, yeah, this one right here. Yep. So here, you will see all the options that you selected. It's like, hey, these are the keywords that you're offering. This is your budget. You want to maximize and all of that. And then you can go ahead and publish it. Okay. All right. Any questions, folks, here?
I have something to add on, Paul,
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
to whatever we have said so far. If we go to the ad groups, you can also use broad match. And right now what we have used is broad match keywords. You can also use a broad match modifier, as well as phrase match and exact match. What it means is, for the broad match, anything that any keyword, like we have used all these keywords. If any of these keywords is present, it will pull up our ads. It's very broad. But if we use plus symbol in front of it, like for example, if I use plus in front of pizza, it will only pull up for pizza. It will not pull up, it will check if the user query actually has the word pizza in it. So that's broad match modifier. And for exact match, we put them in quotes, in quotations. If I put like pizza in quotes, it will make sure that delivery comes after pizza. And uh, so that is another way of making sure it's more, actually it is more um tighter in terms of selection
Yep.
of how the strategy works for displaying your ad. Then the broad match modifier, but it is much more looser than the exact match phrase. So when you go to the exact match phrase, if I put pizza delivery, it will match it, unless otherwise there is pizza delivery in those words. It will not pull up your ad in the user search query. It needs to be exactly the same. Otherwise, it will not pull up your ad. So if you want, if you're on a tight budget, you know your audience, you know exactly what they are going to type in, then you can use that. So just wanted to add that piece of information when you um, do your campaigns.
It's actually very important information. So that's a good summary of what type of keywords, which keywords that you want to target. Right? Thank you, Priya. So one thing to make sure is, when you are releasing ads for your clients, you have to think about, it's like, hey, do I really want a search ad? Right? Is it, you have to, I think, unless and until like client wants to spend more budget, and client has more budget, you should be able to kind of um, work through your strategy and look at display ads and look at YouTube ads. or maybe focus on Facebook ads, or maybe focus on LinkedIn ads. Right? Your search ads is like, use it only for very, very specific clients, because search ads will burn the dollars. Right? And what Priya said is actually very important as well, because you want to be able to, everybody's searching for pizza, right? And if you're targeting the word pizza, uh, because let's just say if I want to make a pizza at home, I'm also looking for recipes. I'm not necessarily looking to buy a pizza, but my search result shows Domino's. Right? But the thing is, I'm not actually paying. So I'm not actually looking to buy a pizza. I'm actually looking to make a pizza at home. Right? In that case, by mistake, if the user clicks on that, you will get charged. Your account will get charged. Right? Pizza coupons. That could be a good exact match, right? Because because Domino's is very big in coupons, like the way they sell. So every time they do $5 pizzas, and they actually have good pizzas too, $7 pizzas and all that. So a lot of people come to Domino's because of the coupons. Online delivery, again, that could be an exact match, because Domino's is very big in online orders. Okay, so now all you have to do is just click on publish, and obviously this is a demo account. It's not. I'm not sure if you have a credit card set up on this one, but folks, all of you can explore this. All you have to do is just set up a AdWords account. I definitely recommend you to kind of practice how to create a search ad. Right? Out of all the things, I think this is the most, not the difficult one, but this is the most, tedious one, I would say, where you have to put a lot of effort in terms of creating a search ad. Okay. Any questions on the search ad? Okay, so folks, here's my question. Okay, so Priya, thank you. I appreciate your time here.
Thank you, Paul.
So my question here to the group is, let's just say if I have a new restaurant, okay, a client reaches out to you, and the client has a new restaurant, a brand new restaurant, okay, and the client said, hey, I don't have any social media accounts. I don't have anything. I want to create that. And I also I've heard about paid advertising as well, and I want to spend $1,500 a month. Okay. $1,500 a month for paid advertising. Okay. On top of what I'll pay you, like I'll probably pay you, maybe $700 or something, as a as a fees, a consulting fees. But my budget for Google, not paid advertising, SEM, is $1,500. Okay, what will be your approach? What is your approach? You have $1,500 to spend on SEM.
Probably I would spend 1,000 from them to search, and another 500 I would divide even less, maybe 700 on search, and the rest I would divide between Facebook, display ads.
It's a brand new restaurant. Okay. Yeah.
So that's why, yeah. So we can show on many social media and search.
Okay. Any other input, folks? So quiet, people. Joe, what do you think? You're gonna spend all my $1,500 just like that?
No, I think his approach is a little too risky.
Mm-hmm.
I would test it out first, what works, and then from there double down on those things.
Okay. Okay. Any other input?
Not LinkedIn.
Okay, not LinkedIn. You don't want to do LinkedIn.
No, not for restaurant. Instagram. I mean, but it's
Instagram.
Facebook. It's Facebook basically.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So if I say like, okay, so you have 1 month. Okay, so when 1 month I want to spend $1,500. Okay. So within Google, obviously you have search, right? And you have display.
Yes.
And then you have YouTube. Okay.
I didn't see a lot of um, ads for restaurants on YouTube, so I wouldn't go with YouTube.
Okay.
I would go with search and display for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Facebook, yes. Likes, single image.
I think I spelled it right, Carousel. If not, apologies. Okay, so so basically, your budget, you're actually spending. The goal is to spend $1,500. Right? Your boss actually said it's approved, it's fine. Here is my credit card information. You can spend $1,500. So your approach, like I said, right? So Joe obviously mentioned that. So I want to start off with my A/B testing. Okay, I want to start off with $100 on the display campaign. Okay. And then I will test it for maybe 1 week, right? And I will start adjusting it. Right? And you keep on adjusting your ad, right? Display campaign. And then there's no YouTube, okay? And I'll probably do 250. Again, there is no right or wrong strategy. It's like, oh, this is exactly what you need to follow. Right? Search campaign. Okay. For 1 week. And keep adjusting.
I would also use
why would you need to adjust? Why do you need to adjust?
Probably your audience and retargeting.
Let's say optimize is the right keyword. Okay. Audience, right?
Negative keywords.
Audience, yeah. Keywords, keyword biddings. Right? You have to kind of watch keyword biddings and all that. So I'll probably, that's my $350. Okay. And you want to spend, you're looking at least 500 to over 50%, right? $750 on Google AdWords overall, right? So I would say my budget may go up to maybe 450 on here. It also depends on, you have to do A/B testing. It's like, hey, sometimes at our company, we have not done any search ads. We only do like display ads because of the large network that we have. Because just imagine if we do search ads worldwide, like we do courses in Europe, we do courses in India, right? And our budget is going to go crazy, right? We do display campaigns because we get the maximum output in the sense, because we already are an established brand. We get good clicks from our display campaign. Our spending is more on the display campaign and super less on the search campaign.
Yeah, but it's because of this is a new, and it's basically a local restaurant.
Right. Yeah.
Then search campaigns would be just fine.
Yeah. If it is an established restaurant, if the restaurant already has a brand, your strategy may differ. You may not actually do any search campaign because the restaurant is super popular already. They already have Facebook. All you have to do is just rebrand them, create new images, and do a display campaign. I'm pretty sure you'll get good results right away.
Okay.
and keep on adjusting. So Facebook, obviously you kind of divide like $100, $50. Like you kind of have to have a strategy in place. And the goal is not to spend $1,500. The goal is your ad, bringing the right output? Is your ad actually getting those sales, getting those customers to the new restaurant? Is your ad actually, getting phone calls? Right? You should be able to track them all. Right? So start with the minimum, just like the way we did the ads, right? We always put the minimum dollars. I mean, that's how you start with your spending when your client says you have $1,500. Right? By you have 1 month budget, so I want to say more like, so within 10 days you should be able to like spend at least $500. You should have like good test data by that time. It's like, hey, this ad is working, this is not working, and all that. And sometimes you may actually need more time. It's like you can actually set the client. It's like, hey, you're a new business. I understand you want to get more business, but 1 month is not good enough. You probably have to run the ad for more than 1 month. Okay, so I would say don't spend all the $1,500 in this month. Let's just only spend $1,000, and I want to save that $500 for the next month. And depending on how this month goes, I can expand on my budget next month. So I will save that 500 this month, and probably if you give me another $1,500 next month, now that I have data, now that I have keywords, that actually scoring well, now that I have all these data, I may actually spend $2,000 next month, because you're going to give me another $15 next month, and I saved 500 for this month, and I'll be spending all 4,000. Sorry, and I'll be spending all $2,000 for this month. So the next month, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And the goal is not to spend $1,500. Right? The goal is for you to do more and more A/B testing, more ads, and then get that data and show that data to the customer, extract the report and show that data to the customer. Okay. All right, folks, any questions here? All right. Okay. So I think this concludes the search ad. So I highly recommend folks to actually do research, and not just research, actually